I just got done watching the first two episodes of Obi Wan Kenobi. What an imaginative title for a Disney Plus limited series. And this is the worst Disney Plus Star Wars thing I've seen yet. Some people may even say it's the worst Star Wars series of any kind, or even if you want to include some of these movies, you may even say that. This is like Book of Boba Fett, hold my blue milk.
Vaughn Job Vlog.
Before we get into it, I'd like to tell you about the Mag Wallet from Andar, makers of fine leather goods and accessories that go with your iPhone. This MagSafe wallet snaps on the back of iPhone 13s as well as MagSafe cases, be it their own or Apple's. Not only is the Mag Wallet better than Apple's because it has this cutout for you to push cards from the front without detaching the wallet. Andar's wallet is also cheaper than Apple's. If you use my promo code FRY20, you can save 20% at checkout. Oh, so our series kicks off with the invasion, execution, massacre of the Jedi Temple. You know this isn't going to go very well for the unnamed Jedi teacher because she's using those moves she picked up from Galaxy's Edge. Oh my god. Yeah, and these kids forget them. Like, cut to Obi Wan Kenobi is a meat packer. Oh, you know what's crazy about being a meat packer is apparently you can every day steal some meat and give it to some kind of beast, and there's no ramifications whatsoever. That's what he's been doing for 10 years, evidently, on Tatooine. Wow, this is exciting. You know, he's got to keep an eye on Luke Skywalker. He's our only hope, right? Oh, but there is another, Leia, right? Yeah, because we go to Leia, she looks 6 years old, says she's 10, and she's mouthy to everybody without consequences, as though she knows she's adopted. She runs off, gets into trouble, has a drone that tapes her Snapchats, I don't know. She gets confronted by Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers and gives chase through the forest. Now, I actually fell asleep several times during this episode, missing this scene, read about it on Twitter, looked at it again, and thought, I should have stayed asleep. Oh, but now Obi Wan Kenobi has to get involved, right? Because, oh, you know Leia, right? Remember her? Even though when you said to Yoda that Luke was the only hope, Yoda's like, no, there's another. You acted like you didn't even know about Leia. You didn't know that was his sister. You didn't know that was Darth Vader's daughter. Yeah, okay. Oh, but it gets better. So there's this, I think, unnamed Jedi that these Inquisitors were looking for on Tatooine, all right? And these Inquisitors, they're described well enough. Ex-Jedi, hunting Jedi. Okay, fine. One of them, very pale. One of them, I didn't even recognize Sung Kang. He looked like Raiden did his torpedo move into Cyberpunk 2077. And if you look at, how can you stop laughing when you see this? With this cyberpunk rice hat. Can we say cultural appropriation here, or is it because it's on an Asian guy, it's all right? Oh, but then there's this black gal, BIPOC Inquisitor number 6 or some shit, and she has her history given to her. You were just a gutter kid, but now she has force power, whatever the hell. Yeah, so she has to prove something to everybody, and the episode ends with like, Obi-Wan is motivated to go find Leia because Jimmy Smits went and talked to him, and the unnamed Jedi they were hunting got hanged. Yeah, well, actually, he wasn't really hanged. He was hung up, but we didn't want to go that route because, you know, BLM. And I'm thinking, wow, could this get any worse? And it kind of does, because episode 2 takes us to Obi Wan Kenobi walking around Blade Runner. That's about it, just walking around. We learn that spice is heroin. That's slang, so go out and get your spices, kids. He finds Leia, but then we learn that it was like a trap. They kidnapped Leia to go after Obi Wan Kenobi. Like, hey, we need to get a Jedi. Is he a master or a knight? Or I'm not sure which. I think he might have got elevated master. I don't know. But we had to kidnap her to bring him out. That's the way the Jedi operate. Okay, so you kidnapped Mr. Bean so that because he owns a McLaren F1, you can get Jay Leno's McLaren F1. Is that the kind of logic we're going after? Like, you actually got something better than going after Obi-Wan. If only you knew you had the boss's daughter. Is he totally unaware of this also? Like, what the hell is happening over here? Man, and so we have shootings and fights. Flea gets killed. Not that it even matters. You know, I kind of like the fact that there is some blood being shed here. I didn't really anticipate that. My arm's getting a little tired. But, yeah, we actually off a few people. This is going to be only 6 episodes. Probably for the better for that reason. Because who needs more episodes of this? BIPOC ex-Jedi with an axe to grind kills the leader, who was quite mouthy. And so we realize she's the bad guy here. But she can't be the bad guy for long. Is Disney going to allow some Ultra Sith bad female black lady in 2022 in a Star Wars thing? No, she's gonna eventually align with the good guys, whatever. No, she cut a woman's hand off. Christ, this is so boring and dull. There's been no action that comes to mind. For some reason, Obi Wan Kenobi has to use a clothesline on everybody. There is no attempt at humor other than Leia just mouths off to everybody, so that you know she's sassy. Does that inspire little girls? If I'm a single parent, do I want to be like, great, another mouthy brat for my kids to emulate? Christ. Oh, Obi-Wan rescues Leia, and I guess they need some kind of reason to know each other, because she does send for him, right? In the first movie, right? In Star Wars, she's like, hey, get this to Obi, help me, I'm looking at your manly help, right? So I can see some reason for them to have had some kind of adventure. But this is a short story padded to fill 6 episodes that will absolutely induce narcolepsy.
If you appreciate a YouTube channel that doesn't just pad out content to get to the 8-minute mark so that it can hammer you with ad breaks, then you should subscribe to my son's channel. You just got done watching it.